Hey, what's up everybody? It's TheHyphenate here, and today we're going to talk about the Sony 14mm f1.8 G Master lens. This thing is a beast, and it's super dope for video and photo, but today we're going to be specifically talking about its use for filming skate videos. Now, right now, I'm currently sitting, I don't know, less than 2 feet, maybe 2 feet at the most away from the camera, actually from the front of the lens. So right now, my hand being extended is like just about to touch the lens, like literally half an inch away from touching the lens. You can see how awesome this is when it comes to ultra wide angle. It really is ultra wide. Right now, let's see, let's go to from my nose to the front of the lens, bang. This is how close I am and how much is still in frame. A really interesting perspective, especially for video, and it has super fast autofocusing, both in video and photo, with full eye detect and everything. Awesome for skateboarding, but just right now, just even on a talking head, this is probably not ideal. You wouldn't want to shoot a talking head video like this because it does have some distortion, even though it keeps lines pretty straight, but it's a little bit too much for the face. One of the great things about this lens is that it has very little focus breathing. A lot of other G Master lenses have terrible focus breathing, and I don't usually recommend them for video. But this one actually doesn't have much. Look at the edges, pay attention when I get out of frame and it actually goes to pull focus to the back. With it being an f1.8, it definitely has some good background blur, though because this is an ultra wide lens, you're not gonna really notice that much because you're very rarely this close to a subject with this lens. You're really using it just to show a lot more of the environment. But if you do have something pretty close, you can see that the background is pretty buttery smooth. Now, probably the biggest downside for me with this lens is that the front does not have a filter thread. The front of the lens is very rounded, and for whatever reason, I guess it's just really not possible to put a filter on the front of this lens. It does have a way to put filters on the back side between the sensor and the back of the lens. And they're a very specific type, don't really allow you to use variable NDs. Now the company Case does have the K9 filter system, which works awesome, along with the actual ring that goes around the 14mm lens specifically, so that you can easily fit this and add 100 by 100mm filters. So you can put an ND filter, you can put a polarizer, etc., and you can stack filters very easily. Now this is a prime lens, which I love shooting with prime lenses, especially on a gimbal. It's very light and compact for how ultra wide it is and being f1.8. So this really makes it amazing to be on a gimbal. When I was using it with the DJI RS2 and the Sony a7S III when shooting the skate video, it really felt light. It didn't feel cumbersome. It didn't feel off balance. It didn't feel front heavy. It just felt perfect, to be honest. Now you do have your focus ring and you do have an aperture ring that can be declickable. And of course, there's also a custom button. Now this video is primarily focused on using this for video for skateboarding, though I do want to say that it's incredible for astrophotography. It's incredible for landscape photography, and pretty much anything you do want a lot of your environment in the shot. Video, photo, super sharp, great autofocus, and it looks beautiful. So there you guys have it. That's the Sony 14mm f1.8 G Master lens, specifically for skateboarding video. I highly recommend this lens. If you are a skateboarding filmmaker or filmer, this is the perfect combination. This lens with the Sony a7S III, because it has very little rolling shutter and great codecs, great for low light, etc. This combination with the DJI RS2 as well, I think is the perfect skateboard filmmaker combo. If you're interested in getting this lens or any of the other gear that I use, I do have links in the description where you can purchase them. It doesn't change the price that you get it at, but it does help this channel. Please make sure to drop a like on this video, drop a comment below if you have any questions, and please make sure to subscribe. I have a lot more videos coming soon. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.